Hey Junior Power Kids, it's Miss Dana. Welcome to the clubhouse. I am so excited to have you here today to hear a story from my very favorite book called the Bible. That's right. Whose book is the Bible? Yell it really loud. God's book. That's right. And how many books are in the Bible? 66. And it's broken into two parts, the Old Testament and the New Testament. Now the story has Jesus in it, so we know it's from the New Testament. So last week was like the best day ever, right? Last weekend we celebrated Easter, which Easter is the best day in history. It is the day that Jesus came back to life. Remember, God sent his son Jesus to die for our sins to save us. And then 1, 2, 3 days later on Easter, he came back to life. And Jesus is alive still today. So our story today took place just a little bit after Jesus came back to life. So Jesus came back to life and he wanted to go see his friends. So one day he went to the beach and he was standing on the shore and he could see his friends. Can you guys act like you're looking at your friends out in the water? And he could see that they were coming in from fishing. They were fishermen. And he said, haven't you guys caught any fish? Because he could probably tell that they didn't have any fish. So these guys, his special friends we call the disciples, had been out fishing all night long and their nets were empty. They didn't have any fish. Can everybody say, oh no, oh no. They needed to have fish because they were fishermen and that is what their job was. And so Jesus said, hey guys, why don't you put your nets out one more time? And they were probably like, we were out fishing all night and we already tried that. But they listened and they threw the nets in the water. And when they pulled the nets up, they were filled with fish. So much that it couldn't even fit into one boat. They had to get another boat to fill it all with fish and bring them to shore. And when that happened, the disciples knew it was Jesus standing on the shore. Before that, they didn't know it was him. And Peter, his special friend, jumped out of the boat and swam to shore. He was so excited to see Jesus. And when he got there, he saw that Jesus was doing something really cool. Jesus was making breakfast for them on the beach. He had made a fire and he was cooking fish and he had some bread. He was making breakfast for his friends. So when his friends got to the shore with their fish and their boats, they joined Jesus and Peter and they sat and they ate breakfast together and they were so happy to be with Jesus again. They knew that Jesus loved them. They knew that Jesus was alive and now Jesus could be their friend forever. And guys, this is the best news ever, okay? So listen, Jesus is in heaven, right? And we can't see him, right? These days we can't see Jesus. So we can't really sit and have breakfast with Jesus like his special friends, the disciples, did. But you know what? Jesus is always with you. He is always listening to your prayers and he always loves you. So Jesus is alive. He loves you no matter what, and he wants to be your friend forever. See you next time.